Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your January 2023 Love and General reading. I'm Gemstone Tarot and this is for you if you're Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. It will be a slightly shorter reading today and there won't be an extended reading because my voice is still recovering after having the flu. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of readings which give us, I don't know, they're going to give us kind of some energy that you're bringing into January. But also they're just a couple of cards that are like signifiers for us. I just kind of feel like doing that. That one's for you. And that one's for you. Ooh, hello. Very nice. Now, recently in your monthly readings, for the last kind of 3 months or so, I would say, we've been looking at you kind of becoming a bit more Sagittarian about things. And I know that sounds really weird. But I think over the last few months, you've had to be a little, God almighty, we can't even see the cards. You've had to be a little bit sensible, haven't you? You've had to be a bit sensible and you've had to do some reckonings that aren't very Sagittarian and deal with some people that are a bit energy drainy. Some of you, this could be at work, it could be in romantic relationships. I think it's just in your general environment, actually. And sometimes that's stuff that you've got to do. You know, even Sagittarians have to do that kind of, I don't know, I want to call it weights and measures, but it's like a sort of inventory, you know. But I do feel now with the Six of Swords and the Fool card, that you're in the boat, you're away from that. You're away from that rather tense, duty-driven, why am I doing this? It's, you know, it's killing my spirit. This is draining my energy. I feel like you're moving away from that now and we're into Fool territory. Yes, at last. Fool, of course, is the 0 card of the major arcana. It's a re-beginning. We're in Mercury retrograde until about the 21st of January. I can't speak, probably you can't speak, and I'm saying words like re-beginning. But that's just the way it is. You're in a re-beginning. Now, a re-beginning, if you think about that word, actually is a beginning before a beginning. Oof, are we going to get all philosophical or what? I think we are. We're in a beginning before a beginning. So this is like a beginning that you've known before because we're in a retrograde period. But I rather feel, and let's throw a few cards. I'm just going to put that's better. My feet are in like an electric sort of Shetland boot. It's the most ugly thing you've ever seen. But it really does do the job. Let's have a look and see what this new beginning might be about. Oh, hello. Nice. Very, very nice. The King of Lovely. Love this man. Love this man. Look at him. He's got his dog. You know, and I'm not good with dogs, but I'm loving that dog. He's got a kind of glittery library come living room. And who doesn't want that? You know, it's got that feel of, sumptuous oak, beautifully carved shelves, glitter. And frankly, he's got a big pentacle. Not bad, okay? So the King of Pentacles is about somebody who knows how to do decency. He's the decent king. The other kings, you've got like the King of Wands, who's like, hey, chicka chicka, wanna dance? Yeah. You know, bit of that. You got the King of Swords, who's just a little bit more like, quick, there's a message. Let me unfurl it. And then you've got, who's the other one? A King of Cups, who's just like, I really, really fucking love you. No, I love you. You know, that kind of energy. And then you got the King of Pentacles, who turns up with some money. He turns up for a start. King of Pentacles always turns up. Other packs have got him in a throne that's like, covered in grapes. It's like, I can grow grapes. I can turn up with money. He's usually got like good kind of beard. I can grow a beard. I've got a throne. I'm here. I'm always here. I'm secure. There's stuff in the bank. It's all taken care of. This is good, particularly if you're having a bit of a hard time with some wibbly wobblies on relationship fronts. So if you're dealing with something or someone who's a bit sketchy, don't know what that noise was. Obviously someone is dealing with someone a bit sketchy. If you're dealing with someone a bit sketchy, or even that your love life situation has been a bit sketchy, this is the opposite of that. So you may find that someone comes into your life, or someone who wasn't being particularly consistent can become consistent, or more likely you meet somebody, and this could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, come on Gemma. It could be an earth sign, for some of you it could be a water sign, maybe Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, who can bring the goods and does. This could also be a friendship, a really good friendship. It could turn into more in a way that friendships generally don't, but it could. But also, yeah, it can be a really solid friendship. For others of you as well, in terms of work, this can be a person you can partner with in work, that you can rely on, that's consistent, good with money. It could even be a silent partner, or somebody, you know, like a treasurer, feels like a treasurer energy. Somebody who knows where the gold is and keeps account of everything. But romantically, this is taking a leap into what is known. Remember the re-beginning, right? Normally with the Fool, it's like hold your nose and jump. Anything can happen. No, I think that might be how you did relationships before, Saggy, if it's about relationships. All that time you've spent in sort of purgatory doing the boring stuff has kind of led you a bit to this, where you feel it's time. It's time for the right one to come along. And very often, when you get to that point, they come along. And until then, when you're not at that point, you kind of get the other thing, this sort of in between, this sort of sketchiness. Let's take a couple more cards. I'm very excited about this, Saggy. Oof. Leave me a comment. Yes, look at that. More money. Six of Pentacles, the card of the benefactor. Okay, this is a benefactor. Someone who can either help you, someone who can work with you, or someone who can partner you romantically, okay? And they are generous. Generous maybe with money. Usually it is actually a money thing. It's not just a kind of, we're speaking metaphorically. We're not. We're actually speaking about money. Hurrah. But they're generous with the emotions and with the cash. But also they have the stability to be able to do that. And I think that is really important. Oh my God, this is great. Look at it. If you're single and you're looking, I really would be looking at earth signs here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Because it's decent, isn't it? I mean, it's creating money. Everywhere this goes over here, money follows. This can be business for you as well, okay? Now, you have no trouble usually as a Sagittarian with the philosophy of business, with the creativity of business, with taking the risk, all of that stuff. Just let me glig. I'm going to glig some cough syrup. Brilliant. God, that stuff is so sweet, isn't it? Jesus, woof. Whoa. Totally lost my thread. Okay. This is somebody, it's like a CEO, it's like someone who can raise money. That's it. In business, you are good with the intuitive stuff. You're often good with the finances in the same way that us Pisceans are, kind of more by luck than judgment, you know, but it seems to work. This whole flying by the seat of the pants, it kind of, I don't know, there's some sort of magic to it. Let's not interfere with it. But this could even be a bank manager type person, a benefactor. But this is somebody who changes the financial outlook on something for you business-wise. So this will come in various forms. It could be a person, it could be a system, but be aware of it. Be aware of it and welcome it, because it's downright decent. Decent is the word. I'm loving this. My, can I say you're looking very decent today? No, you're looking decent. Oh, cripes. Now let's get the mages out. Let's get those mages out. Oh, get on. This is really good. Some of you could be like moving in with somebody, getting married to somebody, because right underneath our gorgeous glittery library, lovely dog, I've got a big pentacle and a really good beard, and I don't say that often. We've got the juicy, lovely Venus in Cancer. You put the phone down first, 2 of Cups. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Okay? I love this energy for you. There's a freedom in it, but there's also a certain amount of responsibility, and it's not all yours, which is nice in itself. This is great. High Priestess. If this is something where you're saying to yourself, this hasn't happened yet, or whatever it is, get manifesting. Get it in your, like I said, if you have it in your mind first, it will follow. Okay? The High Priestess is also about you being very Sagittarian, being very esoteric, being very curious about weird things you don't know about, whatever they may be, okay? That is a good energy for you, a very good energy for you when it comes to romance, and a good energy for you when it comes to making money and in business. And this person can really be something to do with the money side. This is prosperity. It's amazing. It could even be that just if somebody partners with you in your personal life, your business explodes for some reason, even if they're not involved, you know. The Lovers. Either way, there will be some kind of choice to make here. But I think it's going to be a really nice choice. Often with the Lovers, you get, well, it could be this, could be good, could be bad. No, it could be good and it could be good. This is absolutely gorgeous energy for you. For some of you, possibly a Cancerian, because this is Venus in Cancer, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But if you are single and you can filter, go for those earth signs, because it's going to be you're in the right place for it now. It's very complimentary, okay? Let's have a couple of love cards. Oof, 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 oof. Love this reading for you, Saggy. Okay. Oh, yes, I was going to tell you what they are. Belinda Grace, True Love Oracle cards. Yes. Nice box for these as well. What do we need to know for lovely Sagittarius? More earthiness. You get the gardener. No, that's not it. What do we need to know, lovely Sagittarius? Okay, is that one? Ah! Oh, that's so nice. Okay, I'm taking a third. It's you. Okay, the Sacred Woman. Saggy, you get the gardener. This is someone who's willing to put the work in, and that someone is also you. You've been putting the work in, and you've been doing the boring stuff, which is what you do with gardens. You do loads and loads of boring stuff, and then it gets to look like that in the summer, doesn't it? It's also about you attracting someone who's willing to put the work in, again, so that it can look very nice on the surface and be very nice on the surface. But that's because underneath, they're doing the work. Then we have dating. If you are single and you are looking, or you even might be, put yourself out there. Put yourself out there, but first, High Priestess, envision what it is that you want to have, what you need, what you want, what's good for you in the long term. And then we get the Sacred Woman. There's a wild power and sacred divinity that must be respected by both women and men. When you call White Buffalo Calf Woman into your life, she'll help you to do away with self-sabotaging behaviour and help you to have the courage to do what you know you need to do. And that self-sabotaging behaviour is what all of us mutable signs have, where we chase excitement or, I don't know, things that change and move. It's a bit like the shiny. We chase the shiny at the expense of that, okay? This is where all the hard work and all the sacrifices you've made are going to pay off. I love this reading for you, Sagittarius. Please leave me a comment and let me know how it resonates. If it does resonate, please do share it, and also hit the like button. If you want to do any more pick a card readings or any of my timeless love readings, those are all in the description box of the video. Good for you, Saggy. I'll see you soon. Namaste.